Am I the only one that didn't know NFL legends could get this fired up over a halftime show? Seriously, you think the Super Bowl was all about the game, the touchdowns, the epic plays, and the legacy of football's greatest. But as it turns out, sometimes the real drama happens off the field, and it's not about who's running the ball or making the tackles. It's about who's taking the stage at halftime. And this year, the controversy is already heating up, months before the teams even hit the field. It's a reminder that the Super Bowl is more than just a game. It's a cultural phenomenon that captures the attention of millions around the globe. The Super Bowl's months away, but the halftime show already has people picking sides. It's not just about football anymore, it's about culture, identity, and who gets to represent the biggest stage in American sports. And this year, the announcement of Bad Bunny as the headliner has sparked a debate that's got everyone talking, from die-hard football fans to pop music lovers, and even the legends of the game themselves. The conversation is as much about the evolution of entertainment as it is about the sport itself. Let's break down the chaos. Because what started as a simple entertainment announcement has turned into a full-blown culture war, with opinions flying from every corner of the internet and beyond. It's a clash of old-school values versus new-age trends, and everyone has something to say. Okay, so here's the deal. Super Bowl halftime shows have always been a big deal. From Michael Jackson to Beyoncé, from Prince to Shakira and J-Lo, the NFL has a history of bringing in the biggest names in music to entertain millions of viewers around the world. It's a tradition that's as much a part of the Super Bowl as the coin toss or the national anthem. But every year, the choice of performer sparks debate. Is it the right fit? Does it represent the fans? Is it too safe, too edgy, too mainstream, or not mainstream enough? These questions are part of what makes the halftime show such a hot topic year after year. This year, Super Bowl LX just announced its halftime act, and the NFL went big. Bad Bunny, the global superstar, the chart-topping reggaeton artist, the man who sold out stadiums from Miami to Madrid. For millions of fans, it's a dream come true. For others, it's a head-scratcher. And for at least one NFL legend, it's a full-on outrage. The choice of Bad Bunny has ignited a firestorm of opinions, each more passionate than the last. Bad Bunny as the halftime act, and the internet basically exploded. Some fans are hyped, calling it a win for diversity and a sign that the NFL is finally embracing global pop culture. Others are confused, wondering if the league is moving too far from its roots. But nobody, and I mean nobody, had a reaction quite like Eric Dickerson. His response was a mix of shock, disbelief, and outright anger. And let's just say, Eric Dickerson, NFL Hall of Famer, legendary running back, and a man who's never been shy about sharing his opinions, was not impressed. In fact, he was downright furious. His reaction was a stark reminder of the generational and cultural divides that still exist within the world of sports. Caught outside LAX, Dickerson went full old school, calling Bad Bunny anti-American and questioning why someone like him would be chosen to represent the Super Bowl. He didn't hold back, telling reporters that if you don't like the United States, you shouldn't be on its biggest stage. His words were blunt, his tone was fiery, and the reaction was immediate. It was a moment that captured the attention of both sports and music fans alike. Literally saying, if you don't like the United States, get your ass out of here. It was the kind of statement that instantly goes viral, sparking debates on talk shows, podcasts, and social media feeds everywhere. The intensity of his words resonated with many, while others found them divisive and out of touch. Dickerson didn't just make a passing comment. He doubled down, repeating his stance to anyone who would listen. He made it clear that, in his view, the Super Bowl should be about American values, American music, and American performers. His unwavering stance only fueled the controversy further. But here's the twist. Someone reminded Dickerson that Bad Bunny is from Puerto Rico. And if you know your geography, you know that Puerto Rico is, in fact, a territory of the United States. Its people are American citizens. They vote in American elections. They serve in the U.S. military. In other words, Bad Bunny is as American as anyone else on that stage. This revelation added another layer to the already heated debate. Bunny is from Puerto Rico, which, yeah, is part of the U.S. But that didn't stop Dickerson. Instead of backing down, he just dug in deeper, insisting that his opinion was valid and that he was just saying what a lot of people were thinking. His determination to stand by his words only intensified the public discourse, which, yeah, is part of the U.S. But for Dickerson, the facts didn't seem to matter as much as the feeling. He just doubled down and said, "That's the way I feel." And honestly, you have to respect the man's commitment to his beliefs, even if you don't agree with them. His passion and conviction were undeniable. He just doubled down and said, "That's the way I feel." And honestly, Dickerson didn't even know who Bad Bunny was. That's right. One of the greatest running backs in NFL history had never even heard of the guy who's about to headline the biggest musical event of the year. It was a moment that highlighted the generational gap in the world of entertainment. That's the way I feel. And honestly, Dickerson didn't even know who Bad Bunny was. He's like, "What's his name?" What does he even sing? It's a classic case of generational disconnect. One man's superstar is another man's total mystery. The disconnect was palpable and added a layer of humor to the situation. Even when people tried to explain, Dickerson just shrugged. He didn't get the appeal, didn't know the songs, and honestly didn't care. For him, the Super Bowl is about tradition, about the music he grew up with, about the kind of performers who, in his mind, represent the heart and soul of America. His perspective was rooted in nostalgia and a longing for the past. He's like, what's his name? What does he even sing? And that's when you realize, this isn't just about music. It's about identity, about generational change, about what the Super Bowl means to different people. It's a microcosm of the broader cultural shifts happening in society. What does he even sing? It's the classic generational clash, NFL nostalgia versus new school pop culture. On one side, you've got the legends, the fans who grew up with rock and soul and classic American anthems. On the other, you've got a new generation that sees the Super Bowl as a global event, a celebration of diversity, and a chance to showcase the hottest acts in the world. It's a reflection of the evolving landscape of entertainment. It's the classic generational clash, NFL nostalgia vs new school pop culture. And it's not just about age, it's about what you think the Super Bowl should be. Is it a celebration of American tradition, or is it a showcase for the world's biggest stars, no matter where they come from? The debate touches on deeper issues of identity and cultural representation. NFL nostalgia vs new school pop culture. Online, fans are split. Some say Dickerson's just speaking his mind, standing up for what he believes in. Others say he's out of touch, missing the point, or just refusing to accept that the world and the NFL are changing. The divide is as much about values as it is about entertainment preferences. Online, fans are split. Some say Dickerson's just speaking his mind. Others say, come on, music's supposed to bring people together, not divide. And that's the heart of the debate. Is the Super Bowl halftime show about unity, or is it just another battleground in the culture wars? The conversation is a reflection of broader societal tensions. Dickerson's just speaking his mind. Others say, come on, music's supposed to bring people together, not divide. Even Bad Bunny himself couldn't resist getting in on the fun. When asked about the controversy, he just laughed it off, telling critics, "You've got 4 months to learn my language." It was a mic drop moment, a reminder that music is universal, and that sometimes, the best way to respond to criticism is with a smile and a joke. His response was both lighthearted and poignant. Music's supposed to bring people together, not divide. And for millions of fans, that's exactly what Bad Bunny represents. A new era, a new sound, and a new kind of Super Bowl halftime show that's as much about the future as it is about